defense, KD, is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Pistol now for Jones. It's a completion to Michael Pittman Jr. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
On first down, Jones. Once more into the hands of Pittman. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Taylor gets it on first and 10. We'll get about 6 on this run, and more importantly, Brock gets him into the red zone.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Play action now with Jones. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Defense hasn't really found its backbone yet, but maybe just a little sliver of light between the clouds here as they bring up third down.
Yeah, you're not going to likely keep points off the board, but if you can come through with one more stop and limit it to a field goal, yeah, that's at least something to build from.
From the gun, Taylor. And he's going to have enough for the first down, not by much. We've got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a first and goal.
It really is pretty simple. If you want to run against a 3-4 group right up the gut, number one, got to control that nose tackle. Number two, you got to get people to the second level. That is teaching tape.
So much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
All right, still scoreless through one quarter, but that looks like it's going to change pretty soon. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this. Time for the second quarter here, and the Colts are thinking points.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger, go.
Taylor. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Colts get the game's first points here in the second. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. All right, so we're already into the second quarter, Brock, but that was just their opening drive of this football game. Fortunately, they did get a touchdown out of this.
Yep, and if opportunities with the ball are going to be as frequent as they've been to start this game, you got to make each and one of those chances count. In that area, they are perfect 1-for-1.
The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. Here's Agnew on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. First and 10. Throwing from the pistol, Penix. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
On second down, Robinson. And he gets him around 6 there. Jarvarius Ward brings him down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Penix on third down. That one's caught by Mooney. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And the Falcons will have a first.
First down.
Markers reset, ball at the 37.
And the Falcon first down.
On first down, here's Penix. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, second down.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing, getting the ball out on time and on rhythm. These outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. From the shotgun, Penix. The left side is caught by Pitts. They make the tackle at the 38. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and the quarterback will find you again.
Penix on first down. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Sauce Gardner with the INT. He'll take possession at the enemy 45 after that interception and return.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right? You watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six. Yeah, it stinks for the offense, but that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
Encroachment on that previous play, and that makes this a much shorter 1st and 5. Shotgun, handoff to Taylor. He's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Jones. On the move, headed right. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Jones trying again now on 2nd and 10. Forced out to his right. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Dragon 60.
Throw here, 3rd down. And it is intercepted, but he couldn't stay in bounds. Ooh, offense catches a break there. The Colts are going to turn to their kicker, Spencer Schrader, for the field goal try. It's on the left hash, 46 yards out. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that one was hit great. It sails on through without incident.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lot. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Here's Agnew on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Trips right here. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. Nearly starts the drive with a 1st down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
Cool thing about a drive starting a run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Penix working from the gun. Complete. It's Bijan Robinson. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. That play good for 17 and a first down.
Just gotta love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the first down.
Has it in close. And they make the tackle at the 38. Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside. He's got the space and a lot more room to work.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Penix now on first down. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of second down.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home that sack.
Gonna need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack. Here's Penix. They look underneath here. Robinson. And they get this down to the 28. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. Only time left for one more snap block, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Just 4 seconds left, Brock. Only time for one play, and it's going to be a field goal try. This will be a 45-yard look from the left hash. The kick by Gonzalez is good. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7.
That's just an excellent play call to get a chunk of yards and set up that field goal before halftime. Job well done.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends on half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. It's the hard squib kick. Exciting return man back there fielding it. Wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
Kicking team on to try the PAT. And the kick is good, so they add 7 to their lead on the final play of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. To kick it away, here's Pinion. It's Amir Abdullah with the return. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. He will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
I love these inside runs. Don't get away from them. You never know. You think it's going to be a short little gain, and then boom, get the right blocking, a possessed running back, and you get some serious yards on the table.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
Tackled by Jalen Walker. A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 42-yard line.
Blitz coming for Jones. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can...
Down he goes. The Falcons defense gets it done. And that sack brings the offense to 4th down.
That right there, that is a small step toward a big objective, and that's overcoming, Kate, a 2-score deficit in the 2nd half. Fortunately, well, this game isn't close to being out of hand yet. We got to learn that lesson in the NFL. Anything can happen. There's still plenty of time to get that lead back, especially if they keep making impact plays like that one on 3rd down.
And they bring him down to put a stop to that return.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. On 1st down, here's Penix. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And now it's 2nd down.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Finds his back. It's Robinson. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They're going play fake with Penix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. They've got a little extra distance now to make up here on 2nd down.
Jake, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number 1, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
And this is lofted deep down the middle. Couple defenders there, and they're going to intercept it. Picked off by Cameron Mino. And the Colts are finally tackled after a big return. They're going to have the football beyond their own 30 following the turnover. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a 2nd half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who senses the need for a splash play and delivers.
So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Toward the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And the Falcons are set up just shy of the 25 after that tackle.
Their first pick of the game comes in an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
Back to work after throwing the pick. It's his running back. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Well, the defense is really buckled down. That was a scoreless 3rd quarter for us. It's Falcons football. A nice little help for them as they trail entering the quarter. Ball right up against that marker, but not there yet. It's 2nd and inches. Penix now. Completed to his running back. Rolling into enemy territory. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. Offense up to the line fast.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Throwing now on first down. Penix. Dumps it off to Robinson. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. They pick up 20 yards there. And it's good for an Atlanta first down.
First down. First and 10.
It's Penix yet again. Has it at the 7. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. Over quickly, trying to get set.
That's another Falcons first down. First and goal, Atlanta.
In the red zone on first. Buys time on the ground. Game works for the touchdown. The Falcons parlay the interception into points. Michael Penix Jr. the touchdown.
Kate, we know you can do it in different ways in today's NFL at quarterback. Some with the brains and the processing, that anticipation and accuracy. Some could do it with their improv skills to create a play when everything breaks down, and he just put on a show.
Here's Penix and the Falcons. They're looking to tack on 2 more.
The Falcons will line up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. Chased out to his right. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Jermaine Pratt picks it.
That keeps the score, Colts 17.
All right, so for the time being, we stay in a one-possession game, Brock, but they were trying to make it a 2-score game with that 2-point conversion.
You could feel it. A killer mentality on that sideline. They wanted to put this game away. And if they're getting that aggressive right there, no doubt, this defense wants to play with the same aggression. Buckle up, offense. Pressure's coming. They're going to want to force this one and this offense into a mistake and seal this game now.
At their own 26-yard line.
I've been ready since my dad used to tell me he was coming to the house to get me. He ain't sure.
Colts file out into formation. Here comes first and 10. Now a toss play. Taylor. And they come through with a big stop there. Got him down for a loss as they keep fighting back here in the 4th. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Second down carry for Taylor. Good running there. Get around 6, but now they've got 3rd down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Indy. Colts leading by 8.
Ready up.
6 yards to go here. It's 3rd down.
60 Bobcat. Ready. 60 Eagle. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. 19 Lion. Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready.
He's back to throw. And that one's too far in front of him, so now they're facing 4th down.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3-and-outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
So quickly, the defense burns a timeout here. 1:57 remaining in the game.
Cowboys. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Riggs. Riggs. Mustang 19. Dragon 60. Warrior 17. 19 tight. 19 tight. 79 Bronco.
Here he is to throw. No place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on downs.
Well, this play never had a chance between the pressure at home and the coverage downfield. QB still got to find a way to throw it up and give somebody an opportunity to make a play.
Setting up to pass. has him on the quick hitter. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons cut it to just 2 late in the game. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. So there's part 1, Brock. They get the touchdown that they desperately needed. Now you'd imagine comes a try for 2.
You know, Kate, this might be just as tough as the touchdown. I know they work all week on their 2-point plays, but they're hard to execute. That being said, if they want to force overtime, this is a must.
And he isn't going to get it. He's not going to get it. They needed that too for the time, but the defense makes a stand that may decide this game.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. Abdullah now to return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Let's go. 19.
He'll start on the ground. Taylor. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung them to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
18. Pioneer.
Going to the ground again on 1st. Went in there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be at 2nd. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Taylor again. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. There's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on 3rd down.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient. He was explosive. He got a nice little gain on the ground.
So now here's 3rd and 5.
70 Lions.
He'll look to throw it. He's going deep this time. Brought in inside the 20. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone.
The 18-yard line.
Taylor now up the middle. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
The only thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Here's Spencer Schrader. A lot riding on this field goal try. He's looking 34 yards here down the middle. Oh, he missed it! The pressure got to him on that short attempt. And their lead will remain unchanged in the 4th.
All of a sudden, Kate, this one's not quite over. They find a way to get a big play quickly here. They may give themselves a chance to line up for a field goal of their own.
Back to throw. That's a man downfield. This is Robinson. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
Falcons, 1st down. It's a gain of 32. And the Falcons.
So the Colts get the win at home inside of Lucas Oil. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory.